I think you did a wonderful job on your post too, like always. Um, and you kind of just talked about how it was a 360 from when our parents and grandparents were kids to when we were kids until now. It's just a huge change that has occurred. It's a new revolution, as they are calling it, the digital revolution. And like you said, like we cannot imagine what life was like now without internet. And these kids that are growing up now have no idea how to do anything without the internet, which is scary. Um, you said that a lot of the facts were very interesting to you, and I agree with you wholeheartedly. Those facts were very, very kind of scary, I would say. Um, so you said you thought it was different that, or interesting that YouTube and video streaming was a huge thing. And I can see that, being in a middle school setting and talking to my students on the daily, like that's literally all they talk about is watching YouTube videos. Or, do you know who this YouTuber is? Have you seen this video? Or stuff like that. And so they, instead of watching TV, a lot of them, they literally just watch YouTube videos. Um, and so I think being in that setting, I can see that a little bit more. Um, and Fortnite is also a huge thing. Video games, you said, um, like all the boys, that's all they do. Like they literally play Fortnite, and that is it. And then, like you said, there's a lot of different social media outlets, um, which can be good and bad. You said there were a lot of pros and cons to this new digital revolution. Um, you talked about how collaborating and just like staying in contact is just fascinating, and how you can just have that information at your fingertips. Um, that is a pro. Like if I have a question and I don't know an answer to it, like I'll just Google it, and it's easy as that. Or ask Siri, stuff like that. So like it's right at our fingertips and we can find out information quickly. But there's also a lot of different cons to the digital revolution, such as, cyberbullying, misinformation, um, you know, getting hacked, those kinds of things. So it is interesting to see how much it has changed. And the kids nowadays, technology like runs their life. I'm a seventh grade volleyball coach, and we had a team dinner, and we were at dinner, and I had to force all of my girls to put their phones away. Every single one of them, seventh grade, had a cell phone, a smartphone. And so it's just interesting because, like, when I was that age, none of my friends had cell phones. And so just that has changed. And, they all were on social media, Snapchatting, Instagram, Facebook, those kinds of things. Um, and that can get them in trouble a lot of times. And so, um, yes, it is nice that we have, the technology available to us, but it's also um, can be detrimental to our lives as well. So I'm excited to learn more about technology, and it's interesting to learn kind of about your views since you're in the dietetics field. So your use of technology will definitely be different than my use of technology as a teacher. So it's kind of interesting to see how we can learn from one another. Um, so I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you next week.